How do you build a forever home for a beauty and a former beast in The Sims 4? Well, sit back and let me show you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for a Sims 4 speed build. This is for a Sims 4 Beauty and the Beast fairy tale story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. So I just want to give my disclaimer, but before I do, there will be a mini episode at the very end of this build, but my disclaimer is I do not edit my voiceover when I do speed builds or cast creations, so the entire beginning of this video is unedited, so please forgive stumbling, bumbling, mumbling, and anything in between. Now, that said, I am building a house for Belle-Anita and Beast, and what I am building is a two-story ranch style. I guess it's a ranch style home. I don't really know. I'm not good with styles. If you've been here, you probably know that. I just think of something cute or see something cute and I build. So anyway, what I am doing is building in Tamarang because Beauty lives in Hemford on Bagley and Beast lives in Ravenwood. Now, Dakota is his actual name, Dakota Beast Tamer, and so he's out of the costume, and now that he's out, he thinks that Belle has too much of a light energy to live in Ravenwood, so he doesn't want her to move there, and he has a really big home, but he is going to sell it. And then Beauty thinks that her home is just a little bit too small for Dakota to move in. I mean, they've got 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, and one is associated with her business, so you do have to go outside to get to it. But she just thinks with her father Mauricio in the house is just a bit too much. Now, Mauricio will absolutely be moving in with Belle and Dakota. He is at a stage in his life where he needs some care. He is erratic, and he's got some other issues that he's had since his wife died, but he has been doing fairly decently lately. He has been actually dating again. So yeah, I am using the things from the 2 different packs that I said on the outside. Really, I am, as far as the wallpapers, I'm definitely Horse Ranch pack and Enchanted by Nature quite a bit in this pack, some cottage living, but I really do use everything. I am not limiting myself. However, I am going to put a fence, and I think I'm going to put 2 gate openings in it because it's kind of a long fence, you know. I definitely can see like a rocking chair out here, maybe a grill, and maybe a bench. I was going to say the stargaze, but the roof overhang won't let you do that. But on a beautiful night, you can just sit out and enjoy the good breeze. You get some really nice weather in Tamarang, but it also can get really hot and really cold here. But they're going to enjoy that. I mean, Belle is from Hemford on Bagley. It gets super cold and snowy in Hemford on Bagley. And honestly, Dakota sees very similar weather in Ravenwood. He actually sees more cold weather than warm weather there. So this will be a welcome change for them. I also think that this place fits, this world fits their personalities. Is given nature, but it's also given beaches. Like if Hemford on Bagley and Sulani had a baby, this would be the world. So yeah, I'm putting a big enclosed fence on the outside, and I thought about using these hedges, and I even changed the colors, and it just wasn't quite right. But guess what I landed on? This fence. It was like Sylvan Glade, I think, but it is from Enchanted by Nature. Now, another thing I am doing with this build, I'm proving that you can use some of the very whimsical looking objects from Enchanted by Nature for different types of build. And that is what I plan to do. Now, I'm not going to be super heavy with it, but I'm going to use it as I see fit. Now, this wallpaper is from Love Struck, which has so many build by items that I really love. I really love that pack. So anyway, I put this wallpaper up and immediately was like, girl, that is too bright of a Love Struck paper. So I immediately went to this darker green, and it's giving what I think it needs to give for this. And then my daughter was telling me to put the leafy wallpaper in the bathrooms. Definitely not something I would have put in there, but once I got it in there, it worked really well. Now, y'all know your girl KT is doing her best to not put the exact same color throughout a house to match it, because that's another issue that I have, thinking that everything has to be the same color to match. And so I got this like peachy light orange type color that I'm gonna put in like the common areas. So that is going to be like the dining room, the stairwell, parts of upstairs, like the bedrooms, all the bedrooms. Now I said the common areas, but actually the living room, and when you walk up the stairs, is going to be this love struck wallpaper, very eclectic wallpaper. But when I finish it, you'll see that I think it's going to flow. I'm also planning to do a sunken living room. Now to get into the stairwell, I put a archway. I'm also going to use archways throughout this house. I'm going to put doors where it's bedrooms and bathrooms, but other entrances are either going to be just a cut off wall, because that's something I don't do a lot. When I cut a wall off, I tend to make it a half wall, but this time I'm just going to let that wall be open. Some of these things we don't need a door or a archway. We can just turn the wall and walk in, and I'm really feeling it as I build it. Now, the common areas of the house are this hardwood, and then I'm looking for a carpet color that can work because I want carpet in all the bedrooms. Now, this flooring in the bathrooms is from the Sleek bathroom kit, and to me, it kind of matches the pinkish color on the bathroom walls that's in between the leaves. Now, I am putting a full tub and shower in the bathroom, and this is that expensive tub and shower. Then I'm back at my Sleep bathroom kit to put the little toilet brush cleaners in. I'm putting toilet paper in so I don't forget, y'all, because y'all know that's the thing with me. And I won't show myself putting the lighting in. And also, when I do the walkthrough, it won't be there. But when you go to get it from the gallery, because this bill, just like all of my others, y'all, I just put them all on the gallery so you can use it. I don't care. I'm really honored if you do, actually. And what my EAID is, just the mom that Sims, the same as my name here on the channel. So yeah, I'm putting this towel rack in. It's from like Get Famous, but I thought it was kind of gaudy, but it works. I'm just gonna put this shelf with towels again, back to that Sleek bathroom kit. That thing is A+. It's amazing. And then I'm gonna put a vanity in, because that's something that Dakota will want Belle to have, because she really loved his the time that she stumbled across his home. She didn't stumble, her dad did that. But when she came to apologize on his behalf and they got into a huge argument when they first met, she really liked his vanity in his guest room, and she stayed there because it was storming really bad. So yeah, I'm gonna hang this one random curtain up. I don't know why, but it's cute there, and it is from the Enchanted by Nature pack too. That green matches the bed perfectly, and is going with our floral theme. So this is a funny side note. In real life, honey, I do not like floral themes at all. Like, I will not wear flower prints on dresses. I mean, every blue moon when it doesn't really look as floral. I don't like them on bedding. Like, I do not like floral prints. But in the Sims, sometimes I lean into it. Now, I'm putting a couple of these shoe racks so it look like men and women's shoes are here. But side note, these shoe racks, I did a pro tip Thursday on them, but definitely you can set them to make your Sim either take their shoes off in the house or wear slippers in the house. Yeah, you can set that from those shoe racks as well as the signs, but yeah, the shoe racks work too. So I'm putting them in the closet. So they've got a big closed-in closet. It's a walk-in closet where you can woohoo, but then you got this other closet where you can walk in and see their clothes hanging. Now, this is the one step down sunken in living room I was talking about. Now, I started to make it two and put some stairs across the front, but the way I laid the house out, it just wasn't gonna work because I really want them to face the TV against the wall. But I'm gonna put a table in and sit the TV on the table. Now, I really struggled with this and spent far too long, as you can tell, on it. But I was trying to match, but sometimes finding the sofas and chairs that have the matching swatches are really difficult in The Sims. Some of them have similar names, so like I'm making this up completely. Love Seat of Glory, Couch of Glory. But other times they don't. But I did find that this chair, the armchair, I don't know if that is from the paranormal pack or the backyard. I don't know. But anyway, it works with that couch, and this rocking chair is definitely from the Storybook Nursery Kit, and it's gonna have to work because we want a rocking chair. And then I'm picking this dining room table. I had a really hard time finding chairs to work with it. So I did get into some more expensive chairs. And then I debated, should I put four chairs or three or six? But ultimately, I decided that Belle-Anita and Dakota would have get together sometimes and they would need more chairs in here. And they want to grow their family, not to this number, but still, it'll be her, him, and her father living here already. And even, if you have a get together with a couple of people, you need those chairs. And not too many because Dakota is an introvert. Now, in this little corner, which I hope this is playable because I didn't test it, but I think it's enough space. I'm putting a little desk and I put one of the leaf rugs from Enchanted by Nature there, and then I put a runner here. It's kind of random, but it works. And then I'm setting this room up because they're viewing this room, so it's kind of like not them setting it up, but it's the people who lived here before. But this definitely is a baby room for a infant and a baby. And so in my head, the people that used to live here were elderly. They had adult children who had children, and once they finally found their own way and moved out, this older couple needed to downsize. And so it may be perfect for someone like Belle. Now, this rug also came from Enchanted by Nature, and I think the unicorn swatch is perfect in this baby and toddler room. Belle might be interested in keeping it because y'all know, as much as she didn't want to settle down, she has been wanting to have a child lately. But we're not in any rush, but that's what she wants. So yeah, I'm gonna put these plush rugs down, and then I'm gonna put a different swatch downstairs in the bathroom. Now I need to get Mauricio's room together, and I automatically see a bed with a quilt on it. So I think this one's gonna work because of the swatch. I really like this lighter blue. I'm gonna give him some end tables and a rug as well. And again, I'm kind of flowing into this, things don't have to match exactly. So I really like this rug under this bed, and I'm really liking gray to be like the end tables, the dresser, that kind of thing. So now I'm coming outside because I kind of wanted them to have a pun. But let me give y'all full disclosure. I had so many problems with the water too. Y'all see how it's like inking out spots. Even when I did the fill completely, y'all tell me, is this an update? And even when I did it like that and it filled and I tried to lower the level, it wouldn't let me. And even this, y'all, it was so dramatic. I could not get it to do right. And so I ended up just putting a fishing sign, putting a drop of water in the bottom, and baby, let's lean on storytelling. My storyline is that the water started to dry up in the pond, absolutely, and Dakota is working on redirecting some flow of water from somewhere because they do have a rainy season, but that's not all year round. So he's hoping he can get that fixed. So y'all know your girl KT will lean into the story. Now this is Mauricio's room again. Again, this little mud room dresser, it is back from Horse Ranch Packs. Y'all, that is one of my favorite packs for Bill Buy. I find myself using it consistently through any type of bill, and by far I would say it is my most used pack for building that, and possibly some things from Grow Together as well, and Henford on Bagley Cottage Living. So yeah, if you ask what I find myself using the most items from, Cottage Living, Horse Ranch Pack, and Grow Together, not in that order. Now this is gonna be Belle's business, and she had a small freezer, but y'all, we would have trouble fitting some of her milk and stuff in there because Belle has many goats. She sells milk, she sells eggs from her chicken, especially all eggs, but specialty eggs too. Yeah, I really struggled with rugs in here, and then decided that was crazy. I could just put a patch of carpet down. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, but it works for me now. And so yeah, I got this rocking chair again. Horse Ranch Pack, guys, it's my pack. And then I got this bench, which is actually from San Salvador Jungle Adventure, and I'm gonna change it to a white swatch. And now I'm realizing that this grill probably needs to be white since everything else on the porch is white. And and I do have a white frame around the big doors that you enter. This house is unusual for me in that it has one entrance and one exit. And you all know I don't like that in real life in any place that I'm in. And so normally I don't do that when I build. But y'all, I'm putting just a couple flowers outside. I will put more clutter once Belle and Dakota move into this house if they like it. But y'all, stay tuned because I don't want to talk over the mini episode. So let's go into the mini episode right now in 3, 2, 1. We are here with Belle and Dakota. They are coming to see a house. This house is in Tomarang where they are thinking about moving. So let's take a look at it with them as they go and tour this real estate. Here is the front view of the house, but let's see what it looks like in the light of day. When Belle saw it, it took her breath away. You can see that there's plenty of space for her gardening, and she's thinking that she could put her chickens outside and her mini goats, so she can see potential to change several things here. Let's go inside with the happy couple to do the tour of the house. Belle and Dakota are both drinking and toasting. It is New Year's Eve. However, they are thinking that this is going to be their forever home. So let's go into first person, and as Belle comes in, this is what she sees. She sees a sunken living room. She loves the furniture that's already in here, but is quickly thinking this room is empty. However, Belle can envision her new and improved small business. She's thinking that this extra room is a winner. As you come on into the hall, she can see her business even more because she's thinking that, oh, this bathroom could be a joint bathroom for the house and for my business customers. As she comes through, she's wondering what would be next, and there's a stairwell, so we will come back to that because she wants to finish looking around first. She sees the kitchen and she's thinking that it is beautiful. It reminds her of her kitchen at home. It is much bigger, and she sees an ice cream machine, so she's wondering if they left there too, but she can see her special recipe books here and some other things that she would need. She cannot wait to pack up home. As she comes across here, there's a simple dining room that she can envision decorating even more, and she sees these double doors and wonders if they lead to outside. But surprise, she's like, oh my gosh, is this a master bedroom, or I could put my father here? The nearest bathroom is down the hall, so she's thinking that Mauricio could go here because of course he will surely be moving in with them. Belle and Dakota are gonna go up the stairs, so you can come into this little room and you go up, 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 up and turn, and there's more stairs going up here. When you reach the top of the stairs, right here you've got a little nook where you can have your desk, and Belle loves that space, and there's a lot of open space right here, and she could see Dakota doing his woodworking up here in this empty space. Belle's imagination is going wow. So as we come into this door, Belle's breath is snatched. It's a bedroom, and they have a setup for a toddler and an infant, and Belle is starting to want children. So she even loves the unicorn rug and wonders how much they would be willing to leave behind. From her understanding, the family is smaller now. They had adult children living with them who are moving out. This is the upstairs bathroom. It is between the other bedroom and the master bedrooms. She really loves what they've done with the place. Here is the master bedroom, and Belle is cemented. She knows that she needs this. The setup is absolutely beautiful with a closet, a walk-in closet here, and another giant walk-in closet with a beautiful view of the city right here. Belle is like, what do you think? I think it's even more beautiful at night. Dakota wanted to come look at this pond that is just almost dried out, but he's thinking that they can fix that up. As they talk outside, Belle is so excited, and Dakota knows that this is going to be their home together. They're going to sit on this porch when they're in their old age, and this is their forever home. So I really hope that you enjoyed this Bill/very mini episode. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.